Good to hear. I'm very good. I want to first off thank you for jumping on this testimonial call with us. I'm just super excited how great you guys have been um, doing in your clinic, and it's just really inspiring. So I thought it would be awesome for you to share your experience and some information. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Awesome. So the first question here I have, before you started with us, maybe you were looking at agencies and considering things. Share with us, what was the biggest thing holding back before working with us? Was there anything in particular?
Well, I have tried a different marketing guys, independent and companies in past, and they all promise results, but after spending like 3,000 a month with few companies, I did not see the outcomes, or they might be able to get the patients in or schedule it, but we had a lot of no-shows or cancellations. So basically, it's with your company, when I looked at it initially, it's the initial commitment of the cost that was holding me back and a concern with the results with output. I mean, we didn't mind spending money if we get the output that would pays back on our investment. But since we started last December, it's been doing great. I mean, I'm happy with the output that we got and the results. And I would say 95% of the clients have shown up, and most of them have purchased at least something, or some people also purchase other items in our office. So
Yeah,
it's doing
that's
well.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you mind sharing your results, like how much you guys have made working with us?
Well, we started in just before the holidays in December. I would say probably like a third week of December when everything was set. And in January, we did about 14,000. And just this first week in February, we did about 3,000. Just, I would say about in one week.
That's amazing.
And so I would say it's paying off the investment, and we're making probably more than double what we have invested.
That's incredible to hear. Yeah, and so I guess a couple questions I have for you too is like, how have you found working with us? Like, how is the communication? When we book people, how's that communication? How has that been with working with us?
Um, Communication is great because it's all, I mean, for us, it's kind of hands off. We don't need to do anything. And the only thing we do is basically we call the clients day before to confirm their appointment. But everything else is taken care of by your staff. And so it's like, I would say, having an extra two people in an office to answer calls and schedule appointment.
Yeah,
And the alerts that we get on the text messages and in the email, it's been great.
good. Yeah. And do you find that there's quite a bit of communication in our instant messaging on Slack, and that's helpful as well?
Yes, I mean, honestly, I don't see Slack that much, but every time I go in it, I see the messages. And if there are some concerns with the client's question, it's on a Slack, so we're able to answer that.
Right. Yeah. That's handy for us to quickly
Yeah.
communicate.
Mhm.
Awesome. Yeah. And I guess another question here. What would you say to someone who's maybe sitting on the fence, not sure if they want to work with us? What would you say to them?
I would say if they are looking at doing this thing, they should try you guys out and see, maybe not sign a long-term contract, but maybe a 1 month contract as we did it initially, and then see how the results are for them, and then they can extend it.
Yeah, I love that advice because sometimes you just need to test the water before taking a full swim, right?
Yes.
No, that's amazing. Well, Jignesh, I have really appreciated working with you. You know, you've been so prompt, showing up to our weekly calls, just communicating if you've seen anything that um, didn't go right, like today, like the text message of updating us if somebody no showed or whatnot, that text message you get if it didn't come through properly, and just
Mhm.
updating the stat sheet, which is so important. You've been a great partner and I couldn't ask for anything more. So I just want to say thank you.
No, no, thank you very much for your support, and it's been great for us too. And I think my staff is happy that we're seeing more new clients, and they're also making more money on the commissions. So
That's
that's good
awesome.
for everybody. Thank
And
you.
you're changing people's lives. So that's amazing.
Yes.
Well, Jignesh, thank you so much for your time today, and we'll chat soon.